So good day everyone, we are the group 2 and we are going to discuss electronic language corpus and its textual dimensions. Before we will dive into what electronic language corpus is all about, let me first ask you a question. Have you guys encountered or heard the word corpus or corpora? Because when we're discussing a particular word, it is really important if we know the origin of that word. So here, corpus derived from the Latin word which means a body. This term is widely used in science or in medicine, in literature, and even in linguistics. In science, corpus refers to a body of a human or an animal, the main part or body or organ, especially the corpus of the uterus, the corpus of the brain, the corpus of the stomach, pertaining to a body in a sense of a group. In literature, corpus refers to a collection of texts from a particular author. When we say this folder contained the corpus of Charles Dickens' work, like that. In linguistics, this term refers to a collection of linguistic data that have been put together to be used as a sample of language or language variety. It is also used for research, scholarship, and teaching. So what is really a computer corpus? So a corpus is a collection of a large set of texts that are stored and processed on a computer database. These are the books, magazines, letters, internet pages, emails, or transcriptions of speeches, phone calls, or radio programs that often stored as a single file in a simple text format. In simplest terms, a corpus is a folder of text files in a computer. Before the presence of computers, it is really a big challenge for researchers and analysts because they only rely on printed resources like magazines, newspapers, journals, textbooks when they gather text or information. So they have to scan those piled books, magazines, journals, newspapers one by one. And of course, nowadays, it is now easier and convenient for them because they only because technology changed everything, so they can easily and reliably search through billions of words of data in a computer. Corpus is used especially for language analysts or linguists when they study a language, because they can easily study a language across a range of language. Because the great thing of using a corpus is that you can look into the data. Yes. So J. Cook suggests that the word corpus refers to a databank of language which has occurred whether written, spoken, or a mixture of the two. So as I have said earlier, so corpus serves as a warehouse or a place wherein the informations regarding language are stored and processed. Okay, electronic corpora are indispensable for computational linguistics, which can be both the qualitative and quantitative analysis of language. So in computational linguistics, so electronic corpora is very important because nowadays it is it is now possible for qualitative and quantitative analysis of data on a electronic corpora or on a computer. It is now possible to study linguistic phenomena by the use of electronic corpora because you can easily find the information that you wanted to look for. Yes, and there are various online corpora in the computers, and it will be discussed by the next reporter.
Good day everyone, I am Mofasa Okabutiro and I will be discussing to you about EnglishCorpora.org. So, EnglishCorpora.org is one of the corpus links that me and my groupmates will be presenting. So, as what it is stated there, CorporaEnglish.org is the most widely used online corpora. So, if you look or if you search for it, this is what it looks like. So it is a table. So in the left side, the corpus or the online access, the download. So you can download it, guys, and use it anytime, anywhere you want without connecting to the internet. And we have there the number of words, the dialect, the time period, and the genre. So Corpus contains millions of words of data, so without clicking the link there, we already see the number of words. So in the iWeb, the intelligent web-based corpus, we can see the 14 billion words. That's a lot. So corpus is the great resource to look for the correct words or terms, an informal language or a formal one. So this is very useful since there are a lot of words. You can search for it and look for the correct term that you are looking for. So the corpus also allows us to look for the variation over time. So we have there the time period, the 2017, the 2010 to yesterday. So it means that this is updated because 2010 to yesterday. So next is the variation between the dialects. So for example, it could be a American or a British. Yes, so if you want to see for more about EnglishCorpora.org, you can click at any of the links and you'll see how it goes. So for example, I'll click for the movie corpus and this is what will comes out. Yes, that is. So let me zoom it for you guys. So the movie corpus contains 200 million of words of data and more than 25,000 movies from the 1930s to the current time. So, informative, detailed, so we can see how our words being collected, at what time, at what year, at what place, like from the movies. And if you want to know about the best features and limitations of English.org, Jenna Ficamiga will discuss it at the later part. Thank you.
So, hi everyone, I'm Hannah Pearl and I'm the new next reporter. So I'll be discussing the ICE, also mean the International Corpus of English. So it began in 1990 with the primary aim of collecting materials for comparative studies of English worldwide. It has 26 research themes, including various of organizations like WHSPR and New Spirit Services around the world. They prepare electronic corpora for their own national or regional and a variety of English. Each ICE corpus consists of 1 million words for spoken and written English, produced produced in 1989. I mean after 1989. So, for most participating countries, the ICE project is stimulating the first systematic investigation of the national variety. To ensure compatibility among the component corpora, each team is following a corpus design or a common corpus design, as well as a common scheme for the grammatical annotation. So that's it. And the next reporter will discuss the corpus of the global web-based English. That's all.
So, the corpus of global web-based English, or pronounced as GLOBE, is unique in the way that it allows you to carry out comparisons between different varieties of English. So, GLOBE is related to many other corpora of English that we have created, which offer unparalleled insights into variation in English. So, the text in the corpus consists of informal blogs. About 60% of corpus and other web-based materials such as newspapers, magazines, company websites, and so on. So what is the purpose of creating and designing Globe corpus? So the first goal in creating Globe was to have a corpus that was large enough to permit research in a wide range of phenomena in world English. So to this end, there was really only one possible source for the text, and those were web pages. But another goal was ensuring that the web pages represented informal language fairly well, which was the second goal. So we have some examples of globe-based queries. We have lexical variation, idioms and phrases, idioms or phrases, morphology, syntax, semantics, and discourse analysis.
Now let's look at the best features and limitations of the three corpus links written below. So first is the englishcorpora.org. So englishcorpora.org is the most used website among the corpus link. So it finds out how native speakers actually read and write, and it has a high frequency of words, phrases, and collocations. It also looks at the different varieties of language and change. So it helps the researchers gain insights into different culture. For example, what is said about different concepts over time and in different countries. So englishcorpora.org also designs authentic language teaching materials and resources. However, it also has limitations, which includes that some corpus text of the website is actually copyrighted. So these texts are modified and some words are omitted. The access limit to the website for non-researchers is also too low. So next is the ICEcorpora.net. ICEcorpora.net has a different varieties of English with different varieties of dialects among these varieties of Englishes, which allows the users to compare these dialects. So it also has a high frequency of syntactic constructions, and it is carefully curated, manually annotated, and users can also search for spoken data. The limitations of ICEcorpora.net is that researchers can only search a limited number of words. Then next is the corpus of global web-based English, which has the largest size among the three websites. So corpus of global web-based English allows you to carry out comparisons between different varieties of English. So it has a wide variety of searches, and allows many types of searches to do more complicated searches. So its limitations are about 20% of the websites were blogs, so there is no way to exclude them from the general searches, and it has a lower frequency of syntactic constructions than ICE. So that is all. Thank you.